Here we have for sale our December 2020 on a 70 plate Ford Transit Custom Signature. This is the 320 model, meaning it's got a 3.2 tonne gross vehicle weight. This one's got the 2 litre Eco Blue Euro 6 diesel engine producing 130 PS, which is roughly 130 brake horsepower. This is the L2 Limited Factory Double Cab, and what we're going to do in this video is have a little walk around. I'll show you the spec that you get on a Ford Transit Custom Limited Double Cab of this age. We'll also talk you through what makes this van a signature, what we've done to it during our preparation, and of course look at things like the condition and service history of this vehicle, seeing as it's currently available for sale with us here at Bridgend Van Centre. Before we get going, I must apologise, it is just slightly drizzling to rain here, so I may not be able to go into the absolute full detail that I would usually go into, but of course anything that I can see I will gladly point out to you. So starting here then at the rear of the vehicle, we can see that this one is spec'd with rear barn doors. So barn doors are two doors which open in that sort of fashion. On a Limited you get a number of elements which come colour coded. So that includes the door handles all around, the bumpers, bits of trim like this down the side of the vehicle here, and this above the rear number plate, and also the wing mirror caps all come colour coded in the body colour, which in this case is a lovely metallic black. Now the signature part of this van is the styling package which we have added to it during our preparation. So at the back of the van then we can see that there's a nice rear spoiler that has been added. On the roof you can see there's a nice set of roof bars, also a set of side bars, and 18-inch gloss black alloy wheels. We'll come around to a bit more of that as we go around the van. In terms of condition here at the back of the van, and of course I have seen this van when it is completely dry and had a good look over it. The only thing to sort of note and point out is this little blemish just here. Now this is probably where the door has been maybe shutting correctly, or something's been unfortunately jammed in there when it's been shut. But there's a small little sort of dent there, little blemish just on the close of the doors. Of course, as you can see, it's not massively noticeable, but as I always mention, if I can see it, I will gladly point it out to you. But generally speaking, otherwise, it's in very good condition back here. Not really much else to fault on it. If we look here low down on the rear bumper, you can see you get rear parking sensors there nicely integrated into the rear bumper. That's all part of the Limited spec. If we open up the rear barn doors, then we can start to have a look inside the back of here. So we can see in the back we've got fully carpet lining actually in the back of here, which is very unusual to find on a double cab. To me, this suggests that the previous owner I should say as well, has had the vehicle from literally 2 months after it was very first registered. So the vehicle is effectively one owner from new. It was probably just registered in the Ford dealer that they bought it for the first couple of months while it sat on their forecourt, and then yeah, as I say, they've taken ownership of it from there. So it's effectively one owner from new, and clearly having the van carpet lined in the back, and the condition of the bulkhead and the floor and everything else in here, it suggests there's very light work indeed. It's looking in fantastic order throughout, as you can see. Once you clip this handle there to the rear door, you can open it right out to its full 180 degree position, and you can see a factory extra in here as well actually, which is the LED load lights. If we shut the doors then, we continue to go around the outside of the van. You can see there's a lovely gloss to the paintwork. The guys have done a brilliant job as always in preparing the van. What I like to do here is look down the side of the vehicle, looking in those reflections, looking for any signs of any paintwork or dents or ripples or anything like that, and it must be said this is looking very, very clean and tidy indeed. I thought that was a little mark there, but it wasn't. Just looking for anything else which I can see here, but generally speaking, as I say, very, very good. And I say unfortunately it is just drizzling a touch here, but I really think that is looking very clean and tidy down the side there. If we open up the side loading door then, so passenger side loading door, this gives us a look at the rear seats. So you can see you've got ISOFIX compatibility on the two outer seats there. Lovely condition of the seats. You've got, nice to see as well, rubber overmat and the original carpet overmat on top of the carpet. So lovely condition underneath. It's all been kept looking very nice. You can see even underneath the seats there, the step is all looking very good. If I open up the passenger door here, you can see the condition of the passenger door card, glove box, dashboards, a little mark just here to the glove box, but that is actually very minor. We often see these with lots of scratches on, but this is looking very good inside here. Again, the passenger seats are looking in lovely condition. I can only assume these have had seat covers on because these are in very, very good condition there. If I flip this forward then, you can see again, even underneath the passenger seats, how clean and tidy it is in there. We always put an extra wheel brace with the van, and people ask us why we do that. It's because the wheel brace which comes with the standard toolkit doesn't fit the wheel nuts of the ones that we fit, so we always do that. But yeah, having a look at the step, again, the floor in the front of here, so again, proper carpet overmats throughout, which is, yeah, just a nice touch. And as I say, things like that just suggest to us that this has been really well looked after, and that is also apparent with the previous service history with the van as well. So we've got 2 previous services which we've got evidence of, with all the bills and everything with it, both with Ford main dealers, but crucially on the last service, which was done in October 2024, that Ford main dealer actually changed the timing belt, or what is known as the wet belt, on this particular van as well. So you've got that full peace of mind moving forward. We like to see them done every 6 years or 60,000 miles, whichever occurs soonest. But as I say, that has been done on this van, so no need to worry about that for a good while yet to come. Round to the front there, the bonnet's in lovely order. I've seen that when it's completely dry, but as I say, you can see there's no dents or anything in that. And looking at the front bumper, you're going to get the odd tiny little stone chip here or there, but overall looking very, very smart indeed. There's not really much to fault down here, looking very, very nice. This is where the big change comes really on the signature, which is our styling kit that we fit on these vans. So the Ford Trail front grille, this is a genuine Ford product. You can see the little Ford embossment there, actually in the plastic of the grille, but really, really high quality product, and just totally transforms the look of the front end. And then the lovely front splitter that we add underneath there as well, which is color coded in the body color. Of course, this one being black, it's basically all black, which gives you a really nice stealthy look to the van. And I think when you accompany that with the headlights on the Transit Custom, which is this lovely LED daytime running light around the outside, it gives you a lovely stealthy look all in all. Alloy wheels then, so it's a really nice set of 18-inch caliber T-Sport alloy wheels. These are fully load rated with load rated tyres. Like I say in these videos all the time, we fit a lot of these alloys, and they're very sturdy, very robust. I've never had one of these crack or buckle or anything like that. So really good alloy. Gives you that nice Ford look. I think it ties in really well with the Ford styling. But yeah, crucially, I say, sturdy to stand up to the job that, of course, the van is intended to do. Set of sidebars and, of course, the roof bars, which I mentioned as well. And then finally, while we're on the outside, just having a look down the side of the vehicle here, again, you can just see how clean and straight that is, like a mirror down the side of the van. It's very, very nice indeed. And just want to see if there's anything which I can point out to you which may not be initially apparent. Is you'll find the odd tiny little touch in here or there, but generally speaking, very, very clean, it must be said. Opening up the driver's side loading door, then this gives us another look of those rear seats. That's a big benefit, of course, of having a factory double cab like this, is you get that twin side loading doors, so you can get passengers in from both sides. Big difference if you're going to be carrying children or anything like that. 2 full flip remote keys come with the vehicle. Of course, you get things like electric windows, electric folding mirrors, auto-activated lights, auto-activated wipers, cruise control. All of this comes as completely as standard on the limited model. You can see the condition here of the driver's seat. That's in very good order. And if I pull this mat out of the way, again, you can see the condition here of the carpets and everything under here. It's been very, very well looked after. It's clear to see. 31,666 miles. I'll put the mileages of the previous services in the description below, so be sure to check out the full advert so you can see all of the details on that. And if we quickly jump into here, then you can see they've got the Ford the Sync 3 screen, which of course gives you DAB radio, and of course you can connect your phone to this via Bluetooth. But crucially, if you plug your phone in, your smartphone, into either this USB or this one here on the front, you get either Apple CarPlay or Android Auto, depending on what phone you have, which is an absolute game changer because you can listen to your music, podcasts, use your sat nav via Google Maps or Waze or Apple Maps, all through the screen seamlessly. So really nice touch on these vans to have that. Air conditioning, heated wing mirrors, heated seats and heated windscreen. Again, all of that comes as standard on the limited model. 6-speed manual gearbox to go along that 130 PS diesel engine. Flip down cup holder just there, but again, condition in here is pretty much faultless. Looking very, very nice indeed. So just to summarize then, this was actually registered the very, very end of December 2020. It's a day short of being a 2021 on a 70 plate. But a 70 plate Ford Transit Custom 320, which means 320 model, this is classed as a commercial vehicle for tax purposes. So if you're watching this as a as a limited company or director of a limited company, or if you're looking to get a van as a company car, these are the ones to go for, the 320 models, because that is classed as a commercial vehicle, and they're going to be the most tax efficient. So by all means, speak to your accountant about that. But failing that, if you're watching this as a private individual, maybe you're looking to use this as family use, what the 320 means for you is that you can load a little bit of extra weight into the back. So it can be 3.2 tons fully loaded. That doesn't mean you can load 3.2 tons in the back, but the van plus your cargo can be 3.2 tons. So a little bit of extra weight capacity, but it's a long wheelbase factory double cab with our full signature styling package, which includes the front splitter, the Ford Trail grille, 18-inch alloy wheels, sidebars, roof bars, rear spoiler. Lovely service history with 2 previous services with Ford dealers. We've got, as I say, all the accompanying bills and everything with the van, but crucially the wet belt or the timing belt was changed at the end of 2024. The vehicle will be supplied with 12 months AA warranty. Pardon me. That comes complimentary with the van, so you get 12 months warranty with the van. You have got options to upgrade that to 2 or 3 years as well at an extra cost through us if you want to. We can take cars or vans in part exchange. We can arrange finance at very competitive rates, and we can also deliver our vans nationwide as well. If you haven't seen it already, I do urge you to head over to our website there, bridgeendvans.co.uk, and that's where you'll find the full advert, including the photography, the price and the description of this van, and of course all of the others that we've currently got advertised as well. Thank you very much for watching.